Welcome back to English Classes Online, where English learning is made easy. On this channel, our goal is to equip you with the linguistic tools required for effective communication and for success in your English exams. We teach everything English, and your proficiency is our business. If you are intending to take any of the English language proficiency tests, such as IELTS and Duolingo English Test, DET, you'll find links to our training courses in the description section below. Moreover, we teach you how to use the English language as an effective tool for creating content, monetizing content, and creating for yourself multiple streams of income on various online platforms. If you are interested in such lessons, kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Make sure you click on the bell icon as well, so that whenever a new video is uploaded on the channel you will be notified instantly. This will ensure that you don't miss any of our new videos. We appreciate all of you out there who keep supporting us by liking and sharing our videos with your friends and relations. Do not forget to browse through our playlists for other video lessons. In the description section below you'll also find links to different resources such as ebooks, online courses, and training courses that you might find useful for your English learning or for your content creation skill development. Let's get started with today's lesson right away.
Hi everyone, this is Benjamin from English Classes Online. Today's lesson is on words associated with animal husbandry, and we are going to look at what animal husbandry is all about and the various terms and terminologies associated with this field of activity. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. But without much ado, let's dive into the lesson. Let's begin with the lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Define animal husbandry, 2. Mention the types or branches of animal husbandry, and 3. List and explain words and phrases associated with each type of animal husbandry. Let's begin with the definition. What is animal husbandry? Animal husbandry is a branch of agriculture concerned with the production and care of domestic animals. It is a branch of agriculture concerned with the production and care of domestic animals. It involves the raising of animals such as cattle, pig, sheep, poultry, and fish, which are useful for humans in various ways. These animals are managed for the production of commercially important products such as milk, meat, wool, egg, honey, silk, and so on and so forth. Okay? Types of animal husbandry: cattle farming, poultry farming, beekeeping, and fish farming. Of course, we looked at some of these when we discussed words associated with livestock farming, but here we are looking at animal husbandry. Okay. Now let's begin to look at words associated with cattle farming. Now, cattle farming is a form of business aimed at raising cows, bulls, oxen, and calves to be used for various purposes. Of course, the most prominent being dairy, beef, and leather. You know, dairy products include milk, cheese, and so on. Then the beef refers to the meat we eat, and the leather, the leather material used for shoes, for bags, and so on. Okay. Then cattle is the generic name, is the plural term we use for all cows, bulls, calves, heifers, steers, and so on. So all of them are classified as cattle. You know, the word cattle originates from the Latin word capul, which refers to herd. So when you talk about, the group of animals that we can call cattle, okay? Then herd refers to a group of cattle, all right? Then cow is the female, that has at least one calf, you can call that a cow. Then the bull is the mature male used for breeding. That is the bull, okay? And of course, for breeding the calf, okay? Well, male or female less than a year old, okay? That's the calf. Then alpha refers to the female that has never had a calf, all right? Yes. And then stare refers to the young male that has been neutered or castrated, all right? Bovine is the scientific name for cattle or an animal of the cattle family, including buffaloes. All of them can be, called bovine, okay? Bovine. That's the scientific name. And then we have ox. An ox is a castrated bull that has been trained to walk and is at least 4 years of age. Then we have some popular products that, are derived from cattle, and they include milk, beef, and leather, as already mentioned earlier. Now, words associated with poultry farming. Of course, we know when we talk about poultry, we talk about chicken. And so a chick is a newly hatched or a very young chicken, okay? Then we have the broilers. A broiler is a chicken that is 6 to 13 weeks of age used for meat production. That's a broiler. Then you have a pullet. That's a female bird under 1 year of age, is a pullet. Then the hen is the female bird over 1 year of age. Then we have the cockerel. That's the male bird under 1 year of age. Then we have the rooster. The rooster is the male bird over 1 year of age. And then the layer is the female bird kept for egg laying production. Then we have the roaster, not rooster this time, roaster, Roaster. The roaster is a young chicken of either sex, whether male or female, usually butchered after 8 weeks of age. Roaster means, you can either roast it or you cook it, okay? So is for meat. Now, the cockerel we have already mentioned is a male chicken under 1 year, under 12 months of age. Then we have the capon, a castrated male chicken with soft skin or tender flesh. Okay, then we have some popular products derived from poultry farming. We have eggs and chicken. That brings us to our next, and that is beekeeping. So words associated with beekeeping. Bee blower is a motorized blower used as one method to remove bees from honeycombs. Typically, frames are not removed from supers prior to using the blower. Well, these are technical terms. Then you have the bee bread. That is a fermented mixture of collected pollen and nectar or honey deposited in the cells of a comb. Pollen is the primary pollen source for bees and is used especially by the nurse bees to produce royal jelly to feed the young larvae. Okay, so these are also technical terms. Those who are into beekeeping understand these terms. Now, bee brush is a brush or whisk broom used to gently remove bees from combs. Then we have the bee escape. That's a device used to remove bees from honey supers or buildings by permitting bees to pass one way but preventing their return. Then we have the beehive. That is a box or receptacle with movable frames used for housing a colony of bees. You know, when you are keeping bees, you know you have to prepare a place where the bees will reside and then produce honey, and that's the beehive. Then the bee metamorphosis refers to the three stages through which a bee passes before reaching maturity. You have the egg, the larva, and the pupa. During the pupal stage, large fat reserves are used to transform both the internal and external anatomy of the bee. Well, these are also technical terms. Then you have the bee space, which is about 3-8 inch space between combs and hive parts in which bees build no comb or deposit only a small amount of propolis. Bee spaces are used as corridors to move within the hive. You know, if every space is filled, there will be no place to actually gain access. Okay, so that's the purpose of the bee space. Now, more words associated with beekeeping. Beeswax is a complex mixture of organic compound secreted by 4 pairs of special glands on the worker bee's abdomen and used for building comb. Okay. Then you have the bee veil. That's what someone working there uses. Is a piece of cloth or foam, or a form of hat, usually made of wire netting to protect the beekeeper's head and neck from stings. You know, if you have your face and all parts of your body uncovered, then the bees will sting you. So you need the bee veil. Then bee venom is the poison secreted by special glands attached to the stinger of the bee. Okay. Then you have the Boardman feeder. It's a device for feeding bees that consists of an inverted jar with an attachment allowing access to the hive entrance. Okay. Then you have bottling, which is the honey processing, and gravity is used to fill containers of honey, okay, to make sure it is hygienically processed. Now, the bottom board is the floor of a beehive that all the other components build upon, okay. More words associated with beekeeping. Chunk honey is the honey cut from frames and placed in jars along with liquid honey. Then the cluster is a large group of bees hanging together one upon another. That's a cluster, okay? Then colony, all the worker bees, drones, queen, and developing brood living together in one hive or other dwelling. We call them a colony of bees. Then the comb is a mass of six-sided cells made by honeybees in which brood is reared and honey and pollen are stored. This is composed of two layers united at their bases. So bees they are a very kind of highly sophisticated creatures. You know, the way they produce the honey, there's something really scientific about it. They are well organized and so on. Then you have the comb foundation, a commercially made structure consisting of thin sheets of beeswax with the cell bases of worker cells embossed on both sides in the same manner as they are produced naturally by honeybees. Okay, so if you want to keep bees successfully and produce successfully, you need to study their natural behavior. Then we look at the comb honey. That is honey produced and sold in the comb, all right? It is produced either by cutting the comb from the frame or when the comb is built in special frames which allow for its easy removal. You want to sell the bees, in combs. So you will be talking about the comb honey. Instead of bottling them, you sell them in combs. Then creamed honey is honey which has crystallized under controlled conditions to produce a tiny crystal and a smooth texture. Often a starter or seed is used, to help control the crystallization. Then we have cross-pollination. That's the transfer of pollen from, an anther of one plant to the stigma of a different plant of the same species. Honeybees are excellent pollinators. The honeybees are involved in cross-pollination, okay? And then we have crystallization, and that's the formation of sugar crystals in honey. Okay, the synonym is granulation. It's another word for granulation. Okay, and that brings us to words associated with fish farming. Uh, of course, we are not going into detailed explanation of this, but I have video lessons already for each of these. Under livestock, you will find the cattle farming, and under uh, under livestock, you will also find the chickens. You will find other things like goats, uh, pigs, sheep, and so on and so forth. So you will find detailed explanation. Then, if you want to have full explanation of words associated with fish farming, then you look for the video lesson we already have on words associated with fisheries. But here, let's just have a quick look at words associated with fish farming. Now, fishing is the act of someone who fishes as a diversion, as a kind of sport, if you like. Now, pole is a long rod of wood or metal or plastic used for fishing. Then bait is something used to lure or attract fish or other animals. You put it in the hook, and of course the hook is a mechanical device that is curved or bent to suspend or hold or pull something. The hook has a very sharp end, and so when you put the bait in the hook and the fish wants to eat the bait, then the hook will hook the fish by its mouth or throat, and then you draw it with the pole. Okay, that's how fishing is done. Then you have a canoe, which is a small light boat propelled with a paddle. Okay, you paddle the canoe as a fisherman. If you go to riverine areas, you find the fishermen paddling their canoes. Then the pond is a small lake, okay, where you find fish. Then the lake is a body, usually of fresh water surrounded by land. That's a lake. All right. More on words associated with fish farming. We have talked about the boat, which is, no, of course, a boat is a small vessel for travel or, on water. And, that's slightly different from the canoe. Then the word cast is to put or send forth. You can cast your net, for instance, okay, to catch the fish. Then catfish is any of the numerous mostly freshwater bottom living fishes of Eurasia and North America with barbels like whiskers around the mouth. That's catfish. Of course, you can find catfish around in different places. Then the float, uh, it can be something on or below, a liquid surface and not sink to the bottom. So if you use float as a verb, it means that the term means to be on or to be below a liquid surface. So when you have something that floats on the surface of the river or lake, that is the term float. Then the line is a length between 2 points, and a net is an open fabric of string or rope or wire woven together. The net is for catching fish. And to catch means to take hold of so as to seize or stop the motion of something. When you catch fish, you take hold of it either with a hook and then you draw it out of the water. Okay. So this is where we draw the curtain on today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like the video and share it with your friends and relations. Browse through the entire channel and especially the playlists, and then you will find various related videos that will help you to learn various areas of proficiency in the English language. And apart from teaching the English language, we also upload videos to teach you how you can use the English language as a tool for content creation. Because in the 21st century, content creation is a lucrative digital skill. When you are able to create valuable content, then you can monetize the content, and with it you can create multiple streams of income on various online platforms. If you are interested in uh, creating content the way I am doing right here on this channel and other online platforms, then you can use my blueprint. We have a training program for that. You will find it in the description section, and it is a complete training program or course on how to set up an online teaching business. Then you have ebooks on how to create and sell info products, how to digitize and monetize your content creation skills, uh, how to turn your ideas into products, and so on and so forth. So you will find different e-courses, different e-books, different uh, training programs. So you just click on any of them and you will gain access to that. If you are looking for e-books that will help you to learn the English language, one of the e-books we have for English language in the description section is titled Good Success in English. It's a complete study package for effective English learning. So you can click on it and grab a copy. Of course, we have a free ebook as well, which is on the basic units of English grammar. If you are interested in that, you can download it completely free of charge. So if you have any questions, any comments or suggestions, kindly leave them in the comment section below. I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being part of today's episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Goodbye for now and remain blessed. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video. Thank you and remain blessed.